you want to join, then you have to click on the link, select the 29th, then you can proceed. So you can join for the Hindi session also. I made it separate so that many people, they just want to join for the English session. So why to book their seats in the Hindi session? So for that only I did it. So I'll start the session for the day. And once again, good evening to all of you. This is Ranjan from smartfinancing.com. So we are a Chennai based company. So our company is situated in Chennai, and from our presence is from 2005 to till date. And what we do, we have developed many unique courses and softwares for trend analysis. So when I say unique courses, means something new which is not there beyond your technical analysis, or something new on the WD Gann's concept. So here WD Gann has given many concepts. So in that we have a fantastic course also, 40 hours course, where you learn from the basics, all formulas, everything. However, this particular event, I'm not going to take all these 40 hours courses. I'm not going to summarize in 1.5 hours. So this particular event is specially designed for the methods which is suitable for the crypto analysis. Which are the Gann studies are suitable for the crypto analysis. Some simple techniques I have taken. These are the very basic and simple techniques, but very powerful techniques. So you can experience that, and you can use it for your day trades. You can use it for your option trades, and you can use it to identify the breakout levels. Many ways you can use it. So this is how we can use the Gann study in our trend forecast. So quickly I will take all these three methods, and those who are interested to join or not able to understand English, so they can join the Hindi session. That also I told you how to join for the Hindi session. So here preliminarily, I am going to cover three things today. WD Gann's 7.5 degree trading techniques, cycle trading techniques, base number trading techniques. These three are very, very basic techniques. And you can say that WD Gann study is being divided into different groups. One is your square principle, wherein your square of 9 comes into picture, square of 12 comes into picture, and then you have square of 54 also. So these are the very you can say less utility methods. Some are very versatile methods, square of 9, square of 12. This is one segment of studies. Then second segment of studies goes with the patterns. So along with the charts, graphs, patterns that moves. So wherein you have Gann angle studies, all these 7.5 degree techniques, price to price squaring techniques, cycle trading techniques, then Gann cycles, prolonged use. There is a cycle chart is there. From there you can use. So there is a second category of studies. Then the third category of studies comes with some different geometrical figures. So those geometrical figures is hexagon, tetrahedron, pentagon. So all these things also are a part of Gann studies. Then slowly it improves or goes beyond the timing analysis, wherein we do the timing analysis, then lunar load method, solar node method, many things comes in that. So earlier also, few months back, I have taken in the month of January, I have taken lunar load. So many of you would have remembered lunar node Excel sheets. So what is the Gann lunar node Excel sheets? If I have the Excel, I can. So that this has happened 25th January 2025, and I can say this is the I can say these two sessions I have conducted. So here, so you can say Gann lunar node or moon cycle. So what is the 25th of January I have taken that. So I did not remember that file name. So at the end, if time permits, I can show you that also. So that is a very fantastic work, wherein the sinusoidal nature of the Gann's different you can say studies you can utilize. So these are the studies why it is important. We are having technical studies, we have Elliott studies, we have Gann studies, we have Fibonacci studies. Why this is important? Why we need so many studies, so many things to analyze one instrument and take some trades? If I ask you one very simple question to all of you. Suppose you have gone to the market, and you have gone to, you can say, uh, to somewhere to buy something. So what happens there? You can, you have given a 100 rupees note, got some changes, and out of these changes you have got some 10 rupees two notes, and one is a fake note, another is a correct note or correct currency, another is a fake currency. So this is what if you have got, if you got this two 10 rupees notes, and this 10 rupees note is having the attributes that means one is a fake note, another is a correct note. In this case, suppose what you will do next time when you want to spend this money, 99% of you will put the fake note. You'll say that it's a fake note, I identified, so let it get disposed of and let me get the value of that fake note. 99% of the people do that. So you have two currencies, two 10 rupees notes. One is a fake 10 rupees note, which the shopkeeper given you and now he is refusing to accept. Another is a correct note or correct currency. So 99% of the people, they will think that why should I lose my value where I have no fault? So this 10 rupees fake note, they will try to exchange it with some goods or services, and they will pass on that fake instrument to somebody else who is honest enough. Same process continues. That person also will do the same. So same process continues, and you can say maybe after 100 rounds or 10 rounds, one gentleman will come. He will say that, okay, it's a fake, it is affecting many, so many values are getting eroded. So let me take that risk and let me take that mistake into my head and destroy that note and do not exchange it further. Why I am telling this story to you? What way it is related to Gann studies? What way it is related to your studies? This is what happening in the capital market, in crypto market. This is what happening in the capital market, crypto market. To harvest your greed, many fake things will come, which will tell that nothing you have to work out, nothing you have to study, nothing you have to compute. Simply you do this, you will become crorepati, arabpati, and you can earn in unlimited. This doesn't happen. Actually, it doesn't happen. Practically, it doesn't happen. Anybody who wants to earn money from financial market has to work for that. He has to work for that. He has to develop his own model. He has to stick into that model. Failures will come, success will come, everything he has to digest. He has to destroy all fake notes, whatever coming in his way, and find out the correct notes. So this happens very frequently in the capital market studies when you encounter many studies, Fibonacci, Elliott, Falana, all these studies. What happens? You are not static on any one studies. You are not focused on one study. You have not invested much on that study. That is a fake note for you. You are just exchanging today Fibonacci, tomorrow Elliott, day after tomorrow Gann. You have not gone deep dive into any of the studies. That happens in many cases. That should not be. So you can say how long my involvement in the Gann studies. So those who are, many of you are associated with the smart finance from the, you can say, year of 2005 and plus. Many of you are those who are, means you can say, associated with us. You people know our involvement, my personal involvement in this plus studies on Gann study is from 2005 onwards. 2005 onwards, it is a prolonged year of 20 years gone in that. During this 20 year, lot of innovations happened in the Gann studies. The year of 2005, whatever the things you have learned from me, the same thing you are not learning now. In fact, many new things has come and many new things you have learned and many new things we have brought into the public domain also. So here question comes, that kind of involvement if you do not have, you cannot penetrate into the subject. In the Gann's era, there are no cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrency was not present at all that time. Cryptocurrency was not a financial instrument when Gann was alive. So if we want to utilize his method, we have to tweak its method. We need to see which of his methods are most suitable for crypto analysis. That is what we need. So in this context, I have three methods I have outlined, which is going to benefit in the crypto analysis. You can use it on the stocks, indices, it is already working. So there is no ambiguity there. These methods are well equipped to predict the trend of stock or the commodity or the currencies. So now, without delay, let me go to the first method, Gann's 7.5 degree technique. Why 7.5? Why not 7? Why not 6? Why not 5? So in Gann study, we follow 1 degree equal to 4 minutes. So 7.5 degree comes to 30 minutes. It is the smallest cycle. It is the smallest cycle of a financial instrument. Hence, the resistance and support lines drawn from the previous day's close or current day's open act as a potential breakout point to reach this 90-degree target. So this 7.5 degree, if you draw a support or a resistance, you can calculate. I can say instead of draw, I can utilize the word called calculate. If you calculate the support or resistance from which base point, the base point will be previous close, close or current open, anything, current open, and these support and resistances you have to calculate using the 7.5 degree, then from one reference point, either from previous day's close or from the current open, and if that breakout happens, if that support is broken down or that resistance is breakout happens, then you have all possibility to touch 90-degree targets. This is what Gann says, and this same concept he replicates in many ways. W.D. Gann has replicated the same idea in many ways. One such idea, Gann angle, where he doesn't go to the 90 degrees, he is resisting himself at 87.3 degrees, 87.5 degrees. When he talk about the strong angle and weak angle in the price to price square actions, there also it is using the same thing. But the essence of the study is the same. Why 7.5 degree is being taken? 30 minutes is the smallest price cycle. That is why it is being taken. It has another understanding also. So in the degree terms, if you say one rotation of the earth, it is happening as a 24 hours you are moving. In 30 minutes, the earth moves around 7.5 degrees. 30 minutes. The movement of the earth also 7.5 degrees. So 360-degree completes your one complete cycle. So this particular method 7.5 degrees, how we can utilize? So I'll be just going to the example directly, how you can work out, how you can do it. So there are two angles of this study. Either if you go for the literal angle, literature angle, or philosophy angle of the studies, then you can build up many things. However, if you go for the mathematical angle of the studies, your studies will be entirely different. So what I did here, I have taken Bitcoins today's open price. You must say that from where I get the open price. So Bitcoin is 365 days trading and 24-hour trading. How I can get a opening and closing? So once your new day opens post midnight, that is the opening. So I have taken from the investing. So there are so Bitcoin opening for the day was 1,19,402.7. Currently it is at 1,18,788. It has fallen till 1,18,498.4. Let us introspect everything, and currently you can say that it is also, it is, if I refresh this screen, this price also will get refreshed. So it is 18,632 is now. So you can say 28th today. So this may be late by some time, but this is the real time feed, and this is getting updated frequently. This is the closing price is being taken, and this is the open, high, low, and this is the closing price. So this part, let us say from this open reference we have to calculate 1,19,402.7. So this 0.7 also, why I should skip? Let me use the 0.7. I have used the 7.5 resistance. How I should calculate 7.5 support? Same process. I'll take the square root of the number. So resistance and support having a formula by the WD Gann, and I have to subtract the 7.5 degree factor. So 7.5 degree factor. So 7.5 divided by 180. 180 degree equal to 1. So it is as per the square of 9 methodology. Same 180 degrees step will be different if you take universal degree transformations. So this is also, so Gann has converted the number to degree in three different ways. One for the square principle, one for hexagon principle, one for universal principle. So this is for the supports. Let me add two dollar symbols. I do not want the reference price to change. So this is the first support, and you just double click it. All supports will be get computed here. For 7 and 5 I have taken directly. I can take from this cell so that all values will be properly calculated. So this is what happened. You can say 120 degrees. So all this we can go till 360 degrees. So here, what is this 120? 120 is nothing but 7.5 multiplied with 16. So I can keep on adding 7.5 multiplied with 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 till 360 degrees I can go. So I can 7.5 into 17, 7.5. So here 7.5 into 18. So 17, 18. So see, all these numbers are changing. So little bit, let me expand it so that only I can change the number 19, and I can go for 20. I can go for 21. I can go for 22. So 23. So like this way I can go till 360 degrees. 360 degrees I can go. So everything beforehand itself you require. Some people needs Excel sheet, some people needs presentation. So that is a fate of every program. So these are the 24, 25, 26. Nobody has the patience to listen or uh, learn. Even though if I give the Excel, what you'll do? Tell me. If you are not listening here, simply getting an Excel sheet is not going to solve your purpose. So 27, then 28, 29, 30. So this way we'll let us go till 360. 31, wherever the 361 cycle complete, we'll close. 32, 33, 34. Like this way I can continue. And let me see this resistance calculations, support calculations, these places we have come. So till this point 240, 255 you have come. This is the opening reference we have taken. What is the low it has happened till date? Till now. Till now. Now it is 492. However, the low record date is 492.514. This particular things is 534. It is going on changing. So what is the lowest point we have recorded? See, I think this particular thing is not refreshing. I can go for coin market cap. So coin market cap, I may get the more clarity on the pricing point here. So I can click here. What is the day's low? 1 day. So I'll be using the 1 day graph here. So day's price I can get from here. It has come down till 361, 18,361, and then bounce back. So every node of this spikes, this falls, this spikes, this fall, every spike and fall you can note and compare with this. You will find out the majority of these prices, majority of these calculated prices with a small deviation of 0.10, 0.20 deviations, you will find out either it will be sitting in the spike or it will be sitting in the fall. So this is a spike. Whenever there is a top, I am telling that it is a spike, so it's a fall or spike. You can say candlestick is more meaningful here. So you can say this is just recently we have this candle had a 1,18,337, 454 is there. So you can say now we have gone for till this. So if I just a little bit I extend here, we have time till 3, 35, 36, 360, 36, 37, 38, 39. So this has a long list. So you can say long list, and if I just expand here you can see the things here. 339, this is the price just touched, and from here this particular 337.5, 338. Now from after touching this low it is bouncing back. The question is how effectively you can use it, how effectively you can use it. So if it is after touching this low, if it is bouncing back, what will be the most projected top for this? So this will be 454. 454 will be the next level it can go. Something mistake I am finding here, how this one has come. So 35 got multiplied, 35, oh, great, 35, 36, 37, 38 and 39. So you can say from here once it bounce back, what should be the next stop for this? 368 or higher. Then slightly will go upwards of the Gann study. So we have identified 7.5 and its multiple till 360. I just conclude this 7.5 method is that 7.5 till 360 you can continue. But out of these all angles, some angles are very prominent angles. You can say 60 degree, 45 degrees, 90 degrees. These are the very prominent angles. And why it is prominent angle? This comes from your price to price squaring action model that says one group of angles are strong angle, one group are weak angle. So these angles fall either in the strong angle territory or in the weak angle territory. The prices falling in these prominent angles, they are more suitable. So for example, once it touches this, you can say 339, this level, and you have just seen that 337 it has come. So my focus area will be, you can say 240 degrees, 180 degrees. These are the bouncing points. So means 1,18,483 or 1,18,712 will be the points or the swing points it can touch. So this is the way you should utilize the 7.5 degree methods. The most prominent way to find out, put a opening price and wait for the 15-degree price crossover to happen, or the 15-degree support breakdown to happen. Once the support breakdown happen, or the resistance breakout happen, you need to enter your trade and keep trailing your stop losses to the prominent angles. Once you buy here at or sell here at 1,19,345, your stop should be same level here, 1,19,460, and then once it comes to different targets, you trail your stop loss. So next will be 19,172, trail your stop loss to 345. So by this process, you can trail your stop loss, or you can write an algo and let the algo to take care of the stop losses. So that is your choice. So any query, any questions on this? Your Ethereum, I have taken the highest opening price of this, and you have taken. So now, so open is done. These targets achieved. Everything has achieved. Some part partially achieved, some part non-partially achieved. All things is done. So what next? What is the next level? Now Ethereum is trading at 3846 or 47. Can I able to do anything? I can take this price also. 3847, 3846. Just now you have seen calculation done. Take a picture of this, and we are calculating at 7:30 evening, 28th of 7. So these are the calculation has come. So this is your breakout points above 3856. Above 3856 you will be buying, and your targets 66 and 60, 87 and 908. This is the strongest resistance it may find. And if there is a breakdown happened below 3835, then it may fall, and the strongest support it can find at as 3784. So you have time. Now we have taken the current price. This is the calculation. Take a picture and follow, or from now towards the night, throughout the night, you can just take a calculation of that. On these calculations you compare for the day starting from, or for the night starting from 7:30 till tomorrow morning. You will find out the accuracy of this method. Anybody has any further query? Golds or any other instrument? So this 7.5 degree method, whenever it is being authored by the WD Gann, particularly it is being told that the velocity of the instrument should be above 30. Velocity he utilized in the name of volatility. So above 30% annual volatility instrument can use this method. Others are not. Others cannot use this method. So this method is only for the instrument which is being or the instrument having above 30% of annual volatility. That is why we cannot use these things in the gold or the stocks. So stocks and indices which is having very low volatility annual terms. There you can calculate the volatility. So you can just go to the, I have my uh, videos there. We have a volatility, annual and daily volatility calculation. You feed the prices, hit the button, it can give you the volatility computation also. So we have it. You can do the same thing in the Excel, but that is a different subject. You have to learn that. That's why what I said, everything don't expect that to learn from this 1.5 hour event. So this required a formula, you teach me the formula. This required volatility to estimate, teach me volatility. Once the volatility comes, volatility uses 5 formulas, that also you teach me. So by this process, the essence of the method will be lost. So every study you have to do independently. Cycle, it is not a bicycle, it is cycle. Cycle means something starts, has to end. Life has a cycle. You are born, you have to die. You have hunger, is a cycle. Now you have eaten, after few hours you will feel hungry because that food will be get digested. That again you required a food cycle 3 times, 5 times per day. When you are a kid, they're telling start feeding the kid in every 2 hours or 1 hour. Medicine cycle, whenever you take a medicines, they say that take this medicine ABC, then after few hours again you repeat the same medicine. That is also a cycle. So cycle is not a new things. Whichever the actions, whichever the activities we repeat in a gap of time, or our repetition happens in a frequency of time, or it is at a particular interval of a time, we say that is cycle. So what is Gann cycle? 360 degrees is considered as a full cycle. So in this full cycle, Gann study says that this is cycle if the market is working for BTC and all trades for 24 hours. So here what happens? 360 divided by 24 means every equal, splitting this equally with the number of trading hours gives you the cycle. It is the cycle time. So every 24 hour is a full cycle of 360 degrees. So every 1 hour corresponds to your 1 hour corresponds to 15 degrees. So there also 15 degree, here also 15 degree. Say out of this 24 hour, 3 hours is lapsed. Means you have already passed the 3 hours. Then the new cycle degree will be, only left out is 21 hours. So new cycle will be 17.14. Suppose Nifty trades between 9:15 to 3:30. Trading hour is 6 hour 15 minutes. So what is the cycle for us in capital market? 57.6 degrees. 57.6 degrees. So every cycle having a unique degree associated with that. Suppose 2 p.m. you are seeing the cycle, then your one cycle degree will be 240 degrees. 240 degrees. So this is how the cycle is defines how many trading hours you have left out for the day, and based on that cycle degrees are counted out. But how to use it? So this is just a vague concept. So here you can say BTC opened at this 15 degree from the opening level. If I calculate, so in 24 hours I am completing the full cycle. So this is what the from opening price, these are my static resistance and supports for the cycles. Static resistances and supports for the cycle. So let us have a look. So simply it has given that we cannot obey that. So you can say I can go back to the BTC and Bitcoin. Let me refresh it once again, and opening happened. So this you can say 27th, then 27th, 28th we have opened. So 28th, this is the low. So for the day it is the low. So 1,18,303.7. This is the low. Just during our event itself, it has a triggered. So 1,18,303. So the static cycle point is giving anything on this. So we are at the 19th hours support points, that is for 1,18,303, 5 to 7 point in a 1 lakh quantity to move by 5 to 6 point deviation. So that is obvious, and this cycle is going to be completed at 1,18,025. You still have the time. So midnight to midnight, you have the time. Still you have the time for this. 1,18,307 it has come. How to trade with this? Can anyone will give me a clue how I should trade on cycles? Market is 24-hour open, 360 divided by 24. Every cycle is 15. But currently we are not at the 15-degree cycle. Our current cycles are different. Can anyone will give me a clue where I should buy or sell? On cycle principle, the third cycle is very important. Very important here, the third cycle. Manish ji has given a great answer. The third cycle is very important in cycle trading. So the first, second and third. So 1,19,575 is the buying point. 1,19,230 will be the selling points. Then after we can stick to different cycle targets, 90, 180 and so on. So this is what the cycle, it is a static cycle. Static cycle means we are having 24 hours, we are equally dividing it by this thing. However, we are in a dynamic cycle. We cannot use the static cycle always. So we have to see that when this opening it is 27th, then it goes to 28th candle is here. So 28th 0 hour, when night 12 o'clock, 12 p.m. the 0 hour, it is moving to the next day. So 0 hour, this is the price as per this particular chart. So 0 hour if you consider, so night 12 o'clock to we have night 12 o'clock to morning 12 o'clock. So 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. noon, we have 12 hours gone. Then 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, and we are almost quarter 8. So 8 hours. So almost we have 20 hours lapsed. We have only 4 hours left. So what is our cycle? 20 hours lapsed, 4 hours left. So what is our cycle degrees? 360 divided by 4. So 90. 90 is our cycle. So 90 means here I will change the 90 and here I will change my price. Yes, 90 degree I am taking 1,18,410. 1,18,410. So this is only 4 hours I have there. So 90, and my cycle will terminate here only 360. Only 4 hours are left out. So based on this, what will be my entry points? So already I am elevating it to 90. So there is no point in thinking for the third cycle because only 4 cycles are left out. So I can start buying at 1,18,754, keeping a wide stop loss 1,18,066. However, same process I will have a target of this now 1,19,099 and so on. If I want, I can split it also to a bit because that requires somewhat the advanced learning. So this is a dynamic cycle. कौन सा formula? You can take a note of this formula if you want, but it is of no use. And हर places में वही formula. So this is also not going to solve your purpose, but लिख लो, आपको भी खुश लगे So you also be happy that I have got a formula. So that is also, it will give you a happy feeling that you got a formula, you got something wonderful in your, by joining the program. This is not the things. ये निफ्टी के लिए काम नहीं करता है, ये सब क्रिप्टो का ही स्पेशलाइज्ड सेशन है। प्रोग्राम का नाम क्या है? व्हाट इज द नेम ऑफ दिस प्रोग्राम? So this is a advanced Gann study for this thing. So if 45-degree resistance above the price closes, sell SG, then it should aim for higher orbits. So निफ्टी के लिए 57 कैसे निकला? साइकिल को समझो। 57 degrees how I got for the nifty. 6 घंटा 15 मिनट होता है, 6 hours 15 minutes is the total trading hours. If I divide it by 6 hours 15 minutes, it's nothing but 6.25 hours. So 360 divided by 6.25 is 57.6 degrees. Static cycle has to start with 57.6 degrees and so on. Try to understand in a larger context, because in this program I am just giving you a outer view of this method. However, it requires a deep learning. Fine. So this you have gone. Now the third one, base number trading. What is a base number? Everything is having a base. So you are saying that my base is this. I am science graduate, then I did my post graduation. This is my base on which I stand. I'm an engineer. I'm an engineer. My base is electronic. Then I done so and so. I moved so and so. My base is IIT. My base is this. My base is that. My father had a business. That is my base. My father kept 200 crores for me. That is my base. So base you use everywhere. What is your ground position from where you have started your journey or your journey's position? So what is the base of any price? Suppose if this is 1,19,403, Gann says first you take the first square root. Take the just square root of that price. So you got a number. Again you take the square root. You keep on taking the square root as long as that number is not being reduced to a single digit number. So by taking the third square root, you have got, it is a 4.31. It is reduced to a single digit number. So now it is reduced to a single digit number. We are just putting that 4.31 here. I am using the open price of the BTC, and I am using the 7.5 degree, all these degrees here. So 7.5, 15 and till 82. So what I am going to do, I am not going to use the 7.5. I am multiplying this base with the 7.5. I am getting 32.32. Then multiplying it with this 64.65. Then multiplying with this 96 point so on. I am going on getting these numbers. Then I will be finding out the resistance and support in the same order. Square root of this number, degree factor 32 divided by 180 square. This is our, you can say, resistance, and subtracting I will get the support. Same process I can follow the third, because it is also cycle is important. So 1,19,775 is the entry for top. 1,19,029 will be the entry for the sell, and these are the targets for the day. So till 360 I should go, not beyond that. So 355, next I multiply, it will become higher than 360. So I restricted here. So this is how you have to calculate the base number from here. Suppose if I am going for the Ethereum ETH, so what is the price now or what is the opening now. If I take the price now also 3806 current price you take 3806. So first, so here till second square itself we have got. So second square is a single digit number 7.85. 7.85. So this is the number. So our first degree comes at 58 and till 7. So 360 till this point only we can go. Beyond that it is going above 360, it should not be considered. So this is telling that 3846 above you can buy, and this is this value we have changed. BTC price, this is ETH price, so I can take it this order. I just make this order 765 below you can sell and you can find it. So you are finding out it's a huge difference how I can go for that. So you can reduce it. So here single digit it has come, but the next square root is giving a lower number if you want the lowest, because this is creating a big difference. 3846 to buy, 3765 to sell. This is a wider difference. We may not get that scope. So this will be the smallest difference. So 3820 above we can buy, 3769, 3791 below we can sell. We can, but here the restriction point also will change, and further some more targets, some more things will be added here also. It is there till 231. So we have the scope till 360, but entry should be made here. This is your entry points and these are the targets. So this is also known as your base number method. This is the only one method which can work in the Nifty also. This also works perfectly in the Nifty. Perfectly it works in the Nifty. So all these three methods I have given. This Excel also I'll be providing you. Initially there was a demand that you give the Excel. This Excel also I'll be providing you, and work on that, test for a couple of days and give your feedback. So Excel recordings will be given to the people those who have registered as well as join the event. For them this videos will be given, Excels also will be given. So those who are now online, let them take the Excel. So I can just close the Excel here. I can add a handout section. I can add one Excel. So this Excel, if you want, you can take. So initially, if I can give the Excel, so then the charm of the course is over. So here, documents. So let me see where that file is, or I can drag that file, documents. So here, best way to date wise, let me sort the files, because I have huge number of files, so it will take a lot of time to be get sorted out. Gann study, drag it, drop it here. So now you can download. Those who are connected through the computer, you can download this. So you can download this, you can download this. These are the three methods. And one more thing also keep in mind. Many of you are having the Gann course. Many of you have bought the Gann course, but it is a fantastic course. We are having very structured course, very structured course, and it is in English and Hindi. Cost effective, only 1900, lifetime validity 40 hours. You will get to know from the basics to the advanced. Basics to the advanced. So all formulas will be given as it is, and this is the true Gann course. No philosophy there, no history there, straightforward mathematical formulas working out. So this is very essential for all traders. You must learn at least one skill perfectly. Either you learn Gann perfectly, Fibonacci perfectly, or Elliott perfectly. One skill you must learn perfectly. That is what is required. Yes, you can buy from the US also. Just for that, so same price it will be there. For US it is not a high price. Dollar conversion values will be there. You can buy it from the US also. You can access from there also. So here question is one skill perfectly you should learn. Gann study, in the name of Gann study, many are fooling you in the name of that. There is a Gann told this, Gann told that. Gann has never told anything. Gann has told one thing, that these are my formulas, you work on that, you test it, you mend it, you make your own way. His books you can read for 100 times. Many of you, I have already told you, tunnel through air. If I have the copy, I can show you. I guarantee you, if 100 times you read also, nothing you can understand. That doesn't mean that it doesn't have anything. So tunnel through the sea. So here Gann scientific method, magic but this thing. So all many Gann studies are there. You can say lot of things I have kept it here. So you can say one of the Gann's writing I can show you if I do not have tunnel through here, tunnel through this thing. So Gann master always I used to show this thing. This is coming about, it is talking about your, so it is a copied document, it is being a translated document for this thing. If you keep on reading this thing, what you'll never get one formula out of that. Not even one formula is written straightforward way. Why it is done like this? Why it is done like this? It is being written in this order so that it should keep you on confusion status. If you do not work, you cannot learn this method at all. That is what Gann's method is. It has taken a pretty 20 years for me. Many of you know that. A pretty 20 years for me, it has taken at least hardly some 30% I have penetrated. After 18 years, I could able to understand what is the Gann vibration number is. These are the initial stage it was there, these methods. However, after 18 years, I understood the Gann vibration number, Gann hexagon method, or you can say tetrahedron method. 18 years after. So this is what the Gann study is. So all should know that one skill you should have. And Gann studies are mathematical. This way calculated, it is very, very beautiful study. Only thing it requires your dedication, your compassion, your engagement with that, your involvement in that, so that you can test it. You can test it, track it. So these are the things is required for the Gann study. So PPT also given, Excel also given. So here anybody wants to download it, study it. It is nothing hidden. So only thing that Jubairji already given to you. Happily you can take it off and happily you can see the recordings also. So you must be happy. So that is very important for the trade. Always I use. So these are the two numbers 994110570 or 9841736980. India is the code +91. The code. So this is the country code. You can fix it. You send me your interest to buy the course. I'll send you the link. What you must learn Gann. It is a very, very powerful and essential study. No study other than the Gann study has the timing analysis. You cannot predict when the trend will change, when the trend will saturate. It's a timing after how many months, which day, which month, which year. These are the things you cannot do in any other methods. Other methods are only scale methods. Means you can just draw some equal parallel scales in a chart and graph. That accuracy is only 30%. All technical indicators and oscillators, what is the accuracy? Maximum 50%. Out of 10 trades you do using the oscillator indicator, 5 will be successful, 5 will be failure. This is the study. You write it now, test it for 10 years. After 10 years, you will tell me this is the success. In Gann study, the success rate is 80 to 85%. If you do 10 trades, 8 trades will be successful for you. So that is, you can test it in any one method. It is not necessary that all methods you can do. Use square of 9, use this 0.7.5 method, or you can use cycle or base number method. Test it for 10 years. You will find this 80% of success. This 30%, 50 to 80 makes a great difference. Make a great difference. 45-degree activity. Learning is not a stressful activity at all. Earning money also is a happy activity. It is not a stressful activity at all. Same process, eating good food also is a happy activity. So here you must, eating food, you can say that whenever you eat some food, if it is painful to swallow, painful to digest, will you eat that? So it is a happy activity. So nature made us like that. Every object in nature is happy. We are born with happiness, and that is what the essence of life we have to understand. Trade is not a stressful activity, not at all. If you are stressed, you are not fit for any business. First take your stress out, then everything will become wonderful for you. That time your greed will be controlled, your trade will be controlled. You will do one trade and that one trade will become successful. Everything will be in favorable to you because nature wants that. Once you align with the nature, so nature will give you that. That wisdom will come to you. That thought will come to you. That purity will come to you. So that definitely make you to win. You are born to win. You are not born to be defeated. God has given us the birth to win. Earlier one program, what I was telling, you are, every individual is the creation of how many? Now your presence is that X. You are X. Your name is whatever maybe. So your father and mother from whom you have come, they also have a father and mother. So your grandpa and grandma also had father and mother. This is a binary tree. If this binary tree, if it continues just 20 generation, 15 generation before, 15 generation before, you have never understood that what is the essence of your life. 15 generation before, 6038 people, 6038 people habit by, so habit by 3019 men and 3019 women. From there children came, their children again given birth to children. In that lineage, in that binary tree, you are the possibility. You are the possibility of this just 15 generation before. If you take every generation is 80 year, 90 year, just 3 to 500 years before, you are the essence of 6038 people's brain. 6038 people's brain is inside you. 6038 people's blessing is inside you. 6038 people's genetic configuration is inside you. It is pure mathematics and pure science. You draw this in your own way. One day, quietly you sit and draw. If I am here, if I am here. I am Ranjan here. How Ranjan came? Ranjan has a father. Ranjan has a mother. Ranjan's father had a father and mother. Ranjan's mother also had a father and mother. So this. And all these four people also had father and mother. So they are all unique. They cannot be same. So father and mother, this process, if you just go by 15 generation back, count how many people are involved. That is why I used to say, whenever you say, I did not get a good job, I did not get good money, I did not get good health or good wealth, because you have not value yourself. What kind of possibility you see? In that chain, if one person is issueless or one person has not given birth to any child, then your happening is impossible. It is a chain continued for 500 years uninterruptedly, then only you have become a possibility by science, not by philosophy, by science, by mathematics. So you are that. So if you think, imagine 6,000 people in a company means it is a mammoth company. It brings a product. So these 6,000 people worked for 500 years and you are the product of that. Why you should fail? Why you should be less intelligent? Why you should be less wealthy? You should be wealthy. You should be healthy. You should be powerful. Since we do not know our being, our essence, that's why we feel like that. Start feeling in this order, wonderful things will happen. Then you will be more compassionate, you will be more connected with the nature, you will be more valuable for the nature, you will start giving value to yourself. Then trade is only one part of that. Trade is one part of the profession. Think, this trade should give me enormous. That is what's called affirmation. Nothing but this is called affirmation. You have not asked to get the success. How you'll get? Simply if you are hungry, not asking for the food, anybody will give. You are thirsty, not asking for water, anybody will give you water. Why should they give? What business they have? You go and sit in near to the roadside. You are thirsty. You just keep quiet. Whether anybody will walk to you and give you water, why should? What business they have? So once you start that, yes, I need water. So some gentleman will come that yes, is in need of water, will give water. Maybe all will not give. 10 people will go, 11th man will give you the water. Same process is your trade. You have never asked for the success. You have never asked for the success. How it should be successful? Have you ever asked that? One very interesting question I am telling you. One question, very interesting question. All of you know the answer also. That also you tell. Can you tell me a book which is not written by anyone? And how a book will not be written by anyone? Maybe you will say that all holy books, the Holy Quran, the Holy Bible, the Holy Gita, all these books is not written by anyone, no author. Somebody narrated, chanted, translated different. No author for those books. Just like it is being created. How it is being created? So they said that God came and created. It is all human creation, but there the humans not given the credit to anyone that he has written. You can see if I say that we'll write a book on capital market. All of you will be the author. We'll put a decorum. No one's name will be there. Only your methods will be there. So that becomes a book where no author. It is being created. So no book is being created. No book is being written. It is being created. That is how the thought of Gann, thought of Eliot, thought of all books has come. This man has think a W. De Gann we are talking about. He is a man in 1990s has thought about the 4 dimension. He said price and time never moves in 2 axes. It is you are wrong. Boldly he has said price and time is not a X and Y graph. You cannot say price and time is a X and Y graph. There is a Z and a T component is there. So what he has told? Gann sessions, in all webinar, what I used to say, price, time, velocity, and space. These four factors determine the trend by W.D. Gann, not by me. Price, time, velocity, and space determine the price trend. But what you are learning? Price, time, volume. Price, time, volume. With that, all your indicators. These are statistical indicator junks. These are junks, mathematical junks, I used to say. Price, time, velocity, and space. What is velocity? Volatility. What is space? Human thought, human behavior, the greed and fear. This is your space. So he gave you that method to compute this four correlated. That's why your angle and time comes into picture. 7.5 degrees, hexagon, tetrahedron, lunar node. So I remember that lunar node may be the file name. If time permits, I can show you that particular lunar node. Lunar node. So lunar node, maybe here somewhere I'm missing that file. Lunar node. So here some pictures I have taken. Somewhere that file I'm missing, so I can send you in the group or something. Very interesting things when I came across through that method in the month of January. What it has said, in the year of 2025 falls in a year when prominent death will happen, instability will be there, war will be there, lot of strikes will be there, this will be there, that will be there. All this kind of public unrest talks it is taking for the year 2025. Trend will be highly volatility, but you will make new highs, new lows, and all. So here, so uh, uh, no, maybe it is not in this particular uh, system. So here, what happens after that? I found so lot of things related to that. So here, that is what is the Gann's method is. So here, all are anxious to know that file, and I can, if I want, I can find out. So date 25th of January, I have conducted. So where is that file? 25th of January. So here, so slightly I'll keep you on the hidden mode because you will be knowing all my file names. So here, 25th of January, lunar node, I have made it. But what is that file name? Where it has gone? The video is present here for the have a look here. I can share that file also here. So it says that you can say it is a all this having some ABCD code. It's just a count, but something is having a code. Means this is having one cycle, then B is a cycle. So like this way, 2008 we have. So till 2008 we have. So this is not the financial timetable copy. This is till 2008. I have written till 25 and odd. So this where somewhere I have mixed it or something I did. So it has to continue in this order. So this is a lunar node file, excellent method, very uh, very useful method, financial timetable. So what will happen every year? That Gann also Gann financial analysis. This is there somewhere, but that particular file is missing. Where I have made that things, it is missing there. Fine, I'll give it in the group. So it says that every year what should be happening. So we are falling on this A cycle. So that is a yes. No, we are in the J cycle. So this particular cycle we are falling on. So that's why that kind of activities we can see. So it was till 2008. I have extended it. It is in webinar. Yes, I have given it in webinar. I'll send it. I'll send it in the group. I'll share. It is a fantastic method. I want that all of you should learn that. So, which are the cycle? Lunar cycle. C means it will create panic. D cycle, if you fall, it will be having this thing and all. Gann webinar. I have given.